Hey, good afternoon, or wherever you're at, whatever time it is. I hope it's going well for you. I couldn't figure out how to make the lens do the right thing, but what that says, if you could see backwards, is changing area. And I thought that was appropriate because we're all changing and we're doing everything we can to change in the best way. So we're taking care of our bodies because without them, we really, something happens to our soul, but that's a little deep for right now. What I want to do is just steer you towards getting a little movement, doing some breathing, relaxing, and stretching, and just trying to make yourself feel a little bit better. So there's people coming in and out. That's okay. I'm actually at my school. They have a little gym here. And so I go to Bowen, it's law school, and I am 63, but I'm having the time of my life, and I just want to be able to keep up with these young guns. They're walking up and down the stairs carrying books and computers, and I'm like, so I think we're on day, let's see, Sunday was 7, so we're on day 8, and this is a health journey, physical health journey, but it really does all work together, our minds, our souls, and our bodies. So let's just take a little time to start moving. Change directions and flow, whatever feels good for you. I do a few cat cows sitting, and then I'll channel my mother and tell you to sit up tall. And then we're going to take our heads and spin them forward. Oh, doing that reminds me that I need to do that. You don't want it to hurt. Just feel the stretch. Okay. And you can take your shoulders and roll them back and forward. And I want to show you today, I'm doing this in my street clothes. I'm wearing a dress with some leggings under it, and I don't think I'm going to get too sweaty. It's nice and easy and gentle, but I do have a class tonight. So you can do this wherever you are, whatever you're wearing. I sit on airplanes. People must think that I'm so weird, but I am. And I'm never seeing them again. And give them something to talk about. So let's twist a little bit. But yeah, I sit on airplanes and do stretching and breathing exercises. Unless the person next to me wants to talk or it seems like it's bothering them. Doing some twists. And now we're going to fold. And if you've done day 1 through 7, you know how much I love this one. It's the forward fold. And if you want more time in any position, I highly highly recommend this one. You can just press pause and then enjoy the stretch as long as you want. I think if anyone else starts coming in here, I'm just going to end the video. That's the last I'm going to say to you. So you'll know if it ends real abruptly. That's what happened. Okay, so we're just... People already kind of think I'm crazy. Now let's lift up. Oh yeah, that was good. Let's take our arms, stretch over to one side, and then up. Stretch over to the other side, and up. Yeah, I'm going to move back a little bit. And let's do something a little different than we've been doing. We're going to do this. Okay. If this is difficult for you and you have a block, you can put it underneath your hips behind you, whichever way you need to. So basically, we're like the villagers working in the fields, and this is a great stretch. And when you're ready, I'm not talking about today, but when you're ready, then you can remove that block, and it will also work on your strength and your stretch. So I'm going to remove the block just to see if I could still do this. I'm going through this journey with you. 7 days ago, I was so disappointed in myself because I had neglected physical exercise in lieu of school. So I had the opportunity to withdraw from a class, and that gives me about 9 hours a week extra. So the class was, the class was 3 hours, and then you're supposed to study 2 hours for every hour of class. So yeah, it was 9 hours a week, and this has given me an opportunity to exercise again. Recaptured those 9 hours. And I'm not going to use it all for exercising, so you'll see our exercise session is going to be, maybe 20 minutes max today. As we go along, it will get longer, but for now, that seems to be enough. So now, I'm going to bring my hands down, help myself. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see, but you can still face forward. I'm going to bring my feet back and my hands forward into downward facing dog. And if you bring your hands out a bit further, it's going to be a little bit easier. You're pushing your heels down towards the floor. You have your toes spread out wide, your fingers spread out wide. And I'm looking forward just to make sure that I have the right posture and so that you can see my face. But you should be looking down towards the floor, your hands, or even a little bit out in front of your fingertips. And just really try to enjoy this stretch through your quads. Those are your quads. No, your glutes. And then finally, I'm going to come down, bring yourself down to your hands and knees, and we'll do a few cows. So, well, I'll turn to the side again so you can see there's an arch and there's a round. Arch and round. Arch and round. Maybe a little movement in one way and the other. Okay. And now you're going to come back. You can take your knees apart just a little bit, like about shoulder distance. And come down into either this extended child's pose, or a little easier is to bring your arms back, reaching for your feet. And that's also child's pose, resting child's pose. And that's a very restorative pose. And then come back up to your hands and knees and bring yourself down. We're going to do a little bit of a I hope that you can see all of this, but we're going to do a little bit of work on our backs. So let yourself come back. And now you're going to bring your legs straight up to the ceiling, pushing through your heels. This is probably not the greatest angle to be videoing. I'm going to turn to the side. Okay, you don't have to turn. I'm turning. And this was nice. If this is difficult for you, you find a wall and just put your legs up against the wall. This is a great way to get the blood flowing in the other direction, because all day you're standing on your feet. It's also a very nice pose you can do for maybe 20 minutes before going to sleep. And it's very relaxing. But right now, we'll just do it for a few more moments, and then bring the knees into the chest and rock it side to side, so you give yourself a little bit of a massage on your back. And then we're going to bring the feet down to the ground and placing the right foot on top of the left knee, and bringing the left knee in towards your chest. It's like a figure four. And then bringing the left foot down to the ground, right foot down to the ground, left foot on top of the right knee, and bringing that right knee in towards your chest, getting a little bit of a stretch. That feels good. Now bring your feet both down to the ground, and we're going to bring the soles of our feet together, opening up your legs in a butterfly pose. And it's okay if you close your eyes, and even if you fall asleep and start snoring,